reloaded my save from before entering Zone 3 because I want to elaborate in further detail about what my intent was with Zachary's pre-Zone 3 dialogue now that I have my notes. So, according to what I've written, well, unless you're the keen-eyed sort, is referring to the hidden shop in Zone 3, basically a subtle assist from Zachary that doesn't feel tutorial-ish, i.e. a game aware it's a game and teaching you mechanics, very immersion-breaking depending on context, in case a player has gone as far as Zone 3 without finding a hidden shop. So basically, if you didn't even notice that lever in the mines in Zone 1, or the lamp not being on in the mall in Zone 2, then this is meant to be like a little hint to keep your eyes out for something, so that the hidden shop in Zone 3 can actually be seen, because it's the earliest you can actually find a hidden shop in the zones. This feels in character for Zachary, since in layer 5 of the tower, unfortunately, sorry, spoilers, but I'm already giving spoilers anyway, this playthrough is basically already meant for people who know how the story goes. He gives the player a hint to maybe backtrack, and perhaps they'll find another path for another ending. But the hint I wrote for Zachary is natural enough it doesn't come across as explaining a game feature. It also is a subtle reference to his original dialogue in Off in Zone 3, where he states the batter, recognizing him through his disguise as keen and unforgiving eyesight. The player catching on to this wording as a reference would think, ha, because Zone 3, but then they actually see quote-unquote Zachary in Zone 3 and are like, oh shit. I had to write his dialogue in a way that made it where he was, 1, unaware of the mimic slug in Zone 3, or at least was, as far as vanilla Syndeck goes, he doesn't let on that he knows of it, and 2, implying an urgency in stocking up before leaving, since you won't be able to buy anything else from him until you get back. I was trying to keep a focus off of him, since putting emphasis on him in this hint would accidentally serve to spoil what the mimic slug is before you're supposed to know. So that's why I had the second part of his hint doubly refer to the hidden shop, since it redirects attention away from Zachary's mercantile affairs. And his wording is just neutral enough, at least that's the intent, that upon seeing quote-unquote Zachary in Zone 3, hopefully the player doesn't automatically become suspicious, but is instead like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. And Off, you can't buy anything from him in Zone 3 outside of Area 2, so I guess that's why he gave that hint for the hidden shop, since he decided he'd be our guide here and there can't be 2 merchants, rather than an immediate, oh, that's not Zachary, that's something that looks like him, upon spotting him in Area 1. So, those are my notes. That's what the intent was behind this. It's a lot more elaborate than Zone 2's, which is just like a little hint, a little reference to the card puzzle. With that done, back to Zone 3.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Little thing to know, might be a little tip around this. In this, both this room and the other one, there are invisible event tiles that are only triggered if you're on hard mode, where upon going up this hallway and then going back, you will automatically have progressed, have the mimic slug leave, so you can get to area 2. You don't have to go through the left room and then go through that whole battle over there. You can just come here, walk up, and then just go right back. But since I have add-ons on, I have to go through the battle. Also, I think it was either like this bunk or something like, or the this one up here, where in the purified zone, purified zone 3, there's jokers or a jokers on one of these tiles, but it's not here and it's here to see. I don't know why, but I didn't add it back in because I was like, well, if they didn't put it there, then there must be a reason, so I just left it as is. typo.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
It is good that she killed him. There is an aura of obedience in Area 3, so I only need one of these. what? I would love to pay attention. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I don't like making a fool of myself. I didn't make any other mistakes, did I? No. If you thought this puzzle was needlessly tedious, it's so much worse in Find Me 3.2 because the blocks don't move based on the side that you're facing. Instead, you have to go up to this paper. You are given a prompt to change the direction of where the blocks will be pushed, and you'll be given a drop-down choice of like either up, down, left, right, or like north, south, east, west. I don't remember. It's one either or. and for every direction you want to push, you will have to go push a block, go up here, change the direction, then go back to the block, and then push it, and then do this all over and over again for each block. And it gets really annoying when you're like over here and whatnot, because you have to go all the way back up here to change the direction, just to go all the way back, press the button, then go all the way back, and then and then change the direction again, just to go all the way back, and it's annoying. I mean, I'm glad they streamlined it like this, but I'm like, maybe this puzzle shouldn't be here at all. I hate this puzzle. It's annoying. I don't know why this paper doesn't have any like dialogue on it, and nothing written. I guess I just didn't think you would just go down there, so they didn't put anything. Little hack you can do to keep CP consumption down when healing. Of course, it's exclusive to being in the overworld. This one, okay. The fact this guy has dialogue, but he's not solid, confuses me, and also this. No, it's not better. I don't know why the dialogue is like this. I don't know if an earlier version of Impure Zone 3 had it like this, but they just forgot to remove this dialogue. But I don't think that's the case, because that, like, the devs have playtested this game many times. I don't think they would have overlooked this. So I don't know why it's like that. this puzzle it's the same, but it looks differently in Find Me. In Find Me, you don't go into a screen like this. It's all on the overworld, and pipes themselves have unique sprites. And there's a note on a table that tells you what each pipe is, which I kind of still wish it was in this game, so you're just not guessing. But I mean, when it's on a screen like this, it's way easier to just guess rather than when it was in the overworld, and that was like complicated. But I do like the way it was done in Find Me. But this is still good. It's also faster. Going to try to be efficient with this, but